Your collab, bruh. Hold. 3 Stacks, Kendrick Lamar, Mariah Carey, Jamie Foxx, Justin Timberlake, Drake, Usher, Lady Gaga, Britney Spears, 2 Chainz, Future, Nelly, ASAP, Rock, Luda, Jeezy, Lil Wayne, Rihanna, Mary J. Damn, dude. I mean, what?
It's been 21 years.
But when they call, okay,
Shannon,
the phone rang. Oh, the phone. Hold, I want you on this.
Right.
Weezy, I want you on this. So what who's the first big guy or big person to call you and say, I need you on this feature?
Man, probably Destiny Child. Probably Destiny Child for Soldier. That's probably one of the biggest features I remember getting a call for.
Okay. Okay, they called you and say, we want you on this feature.
Yeah.
So what's going through your mind now?
We on the way. Where we going?
But you know you
now? You want me to do it now? You know, I was excited. I was excited, man, just especially because, man, we grew up listening to records. You know, I remember waiting to hear the Bone Thugs and Harmony and Biggie record.
Right.
I remember hearing like a snippet, just couldn't wait to hear the whole song. I remember hearing the Scarface Tupac record. I remember hearing California Love with Dre and Pac. I remember hearing Two of America More Wanted with Snoop and Pac. I remember hearing the record with Big and Jay, and just so many collaborations. And I remember the energy, you know, like UGK and Jay-Z, UGK and Outkast, UGK and C Murder. Like, I just remember waiting to hear this music because I appreciated these collaborations so much. So when people call me to collaborate, I just want to create that moment for the listener, like, you know, like that moment was created for me.
You want them to feel when they hear you on a feature like you felt when you heard those other guys on a feature. I'm looking at Destiny Child, Soldier with Lil Wayne, Robin Thicke, Blurred Lines, and Pharrell Williams peaked at #1. We Taking Over, I love that one with Aquan, Fat Joe, Rick Ross, Bird, Wayne, and Swagger Like Us featuring Kanye, Hove, and Lil Wayne. What's your favorite feature?
I can't say.
You ain't got one favorite?
But nah, yes I can. The one featuring my son, Damani, that was produced by Messiah, it's called Family Connect off of the Libra album. That's got to be my favorite. I can't even cap.
When you on a track, you on a feature, and you got Hove, and you got Bird, or you got somebody, it's kind of like when we go to the Pro Bowl, you go to the All-Star game. I got to let you know where I'm here.
That's right.
Now, I got to let y'all know where I'm on this feature now.
That's
so,
right.
hey, just so we know.
Yeah.
I do this now.
Yeah, it's called getting in the blender. Gotta get in the blender, man.
The whole, you know, you hear like Weezy doesn't write anything down, Hove doesn't write anything down. You go, I don't know how you do it. Do you write things?
I'm ambidextrous. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I've done it both ways.
But it is healthy competition.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I went through a period it depends on what type of song we're trying to make.
Right.
You know, we make songs like You Don't Know Me, make songs like 24's, songs like even Bring 'Em Out, you know what I'm saying? Certain songs are more about the vibe.
Right.
And the flow, the cadence, you know, and it's not as wordy. Like, you know, songs that I actually wrote down was like Live Your Life.
Yeah.
You know, just other more meticulous flows.
Right.
You know, I had to kind of take pen to paper, you know, it just depends.
I can't think of it off the top of my head, the one you did with Justin Timberlake.
My Love. Is it My Love or Dead and Gone?
Dead and Gone.
Okay, yeah.
Dead and Gone. Is that a different vibe, Dead and Gone, as opposed to being on something with Kanye and Lil Wayne?
It is. It's more reflective, you know? It's more reflective. And it pulls from past experiences. And it's definitely something that takes more time, more energy, and it has to have more intention.
Right.
You know? Most times when we put words to music, we're really kind of capturing a vibe.
Okay.
Like, this is telling a story. I'm trying to deliver a message.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's a little bit different. So I take a different approach.
Everybody, probably now the two people that everybody wants to get on a feature, Hove and Weezy.
Right.
You have both of them. How do you pick up the phone and say, Hove, I need you?
I mean,
Weezy, I need you. Cause they not calling everybody back. They not picking up the phone for everybody.
Yeah, I think, bro, it was a moment in time. It wasn't really more I need you than, man, let's get it to the people.
Right.
Now, true enough, I did need them. You know, however, I feel like, you know, if I presented as something that's mutually advantageous for both of us,
right,
and it's something to celebrate, you know, each other and give the fans what they want to see, that's a different conversation than just having a one-way conversation about me just needing you. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you a question?
And relationships.
Yeah, you build great relationships because I'm sure down the road they might need you, and hey, I need this.
I try to be there whenever the people need me, man, that have been there for me. I try to reciprocate, you know, all levels of positive energy I can.
Let me put this in a sports context.
Mm-hmm.
If Michael Jordan, or let's just say Michael Jordan because LeBron is still playing.
Right.
Every current player like, man, Mike, that's Mike.
Yeah.
Hov, do artists feel that way when they meet Hov? Like people feel like NBA players feel like when they meet Jordan?
It's hard to say. I'm gonna tell you something, Shannon. It's really difficult because although I was introducing the world of rap, although I was, you know, I value my presence and position in the world of rap and hip. I just feel like that's my introduction, and I have so much more going on.
Right.
And I kind of divide my efforts, energy, and attention. So I don't know if I am looked at as a second coming of anything because of how much other stuff I do.
Right.
The amount of attention that I pay to the actual music portion of my career, I don't know where they placed that because I don't know how many other people who do the same amount of other things that I do at this present moment in my career. At one time, I would call it the Jay-Z of the South. You know, and that was a phrase that was coined by Pharrell. I see myself, you know, as a hybrid kind of between, I guess, Jay, Pac, Puff, and like a Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Sort of like, you know, I kind of hop in and out of, and I take pages out of the book of legends, and I've been fortunate enough and just blessed enough to be able to have these relationships where I can sit and engage and soak up game with people like E40, people like Too Short, people like IQ, people like Master P, people like Jay Print, people like Russell Simmons, people like Puff, people like Jay. You know what I mean? I'm able to soak this game up so I could just take a page out of the book when necessary. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have
apply to anything that you
exactly. I don't have to just settle in one shadow.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can hop in and out of as needed for my career, and I feel like that's what I've been blessed and able to do. Fortunate enough.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we do something before two something.